Hey guys, it's Nikole from Nikole Beauty Co. We are going to do finally, my Morphe James Charles brush review. I have been promising it and it is here. Today is the day. So let's talk about the brand. Morphe was started by James and Chris Will. I may be saying that wrong. In 2008, it started as a trade show business, and by 2013, they had morphed into stores. Now, Morphe started and continues to this day as an affordable beauty product company, and they credit a large part of their success to their relationships with beauty gurus from YouTube. Now, I bought the Morphe James Charles Brush Vault on the 29th of December. It was processed on the 30th of December, and I received it on the 1st of January. I bought the product via morphe.com, and I paid $149 for the brush set. I was charged $6.41 of state tax, $1.49 of county tax, for a total investment of $156.90, which I paid via PayPal. The collection consists of 34 brushes, 1 sponge, and a case. All the brushes are synthetic and therefore they are vegan and cruelty-free. The case is made out of faux leather. Here is the bottom of the case. So let's go through these brushes. I got 2 of these itty bitty tiny M250 detail liner brushes. Don't mind the swatches on my arm. If you would like to see the look that I have on my eyes, I did do it entirely using my new Morphe James Charles collection, and I will have that link in the description box. So just a note, this little tiny detail brush, it did come out of the package with a hard protective top, yet it still has a damaged bristle. I have 3 of the Morphe M456, described as the mini firm blending brush, the M158, the angle liner and the spoolie brush, M501, the pro pointed blender brush, M173, the chubby buffer brush, E62, and they describe this as the angled nose contouring brush. Would certainly work for that, but you could also do shadow with this. M152, the mini chisel fluff brush. And this is 433, the Pro Firm blending fluff brush. All 3 of these have damaged bristles. The M410 flat bristle brush, and this is described as a flat concealer brush. Oval shadow brush, the M166, the M439, your deluxe buffer brush, and of course I've used this, so this one is dirty. The contour blush brush 405, again I used that, so it's dirty and it does have damaged bristles. 527, the deluxe pointed powder brush. E48, the mini pointed powder brush. And I would like to point out that in the set that I received, I have 2 different handle styles. Hopefully you can see that. This one is a high lacquer, this one is a low lacquer. And although I can't take the brush apart, it seems like this one is wood and this one feels hollow like plastic, but I can't swear to that. For myself, this is the style that I prefer, the high lacquer. It's just purely aesthetic, but I don't care for the matte. E4, the angled contour brush. Again, I use this in the look that I have on. The oval camouflage brush, M224. There was 2 of these. I used one of them. The precision pencil crease brush. This is 431. I used them. Or I should say I used that one, which is why the tip is black. Here it is, pristine and unused. M124, the firm shadow brush. It came with 2 of them. I used one of them. And there were 2 of these, the 506, which is the precision crease brush. The 441 Pro Firm blending crease brush. There was 3 of these included in the set. Another of the same 441. So this is the top of the vegan case. You'll notice it has snaps. It snaps onto this case. It's a very nice way to store brushes on your makeup table because you can split them between the 2. I think it is a con if you intend to travel with these brushes because this is quite large. It does take up quite a lot of room, and I don't think that I personally would travel in this way. So you can see how big it is compared to my head. It's just huge. So if you don't intend to travel with them, I think this is a great case. If you do intend to travel with them, this is a terrible case because it takes up so much more room than it needs to. It does have the branding, the Morphe James Charles, which is embossed on it, and it says on the bottom, unleash your inner artist. It has the 2 snaps. It's a faux vegan leather, and there are the brushes. Now, I do think that it is a plus that they come in a case that you can use on your table, but again, if you travel with them, this is probably not very practical. Now, well, I seem to have misplaced the makeup sponge that came with it. It was similar to this, but this is not it. It was a Morphe red chiseled sponge, and it looked like this, but red. I don't know what I did with it. It's missing. Okay, so you got 34 brushes plus a sponge, which would put your per item cost at roughly $4.38 per item, roughly. I can't read my writing there, sorry. Now let me compare it to my Sigma set. I bought a Sigma set which had 15 brushes. I got a discount on that and they sold for $99. Sigma is always running a discount on the Pro set particularly, and Drop 50 was the code. It's just a generic code. It's not my code. I am not affiliated in any way. At $15, at 15 brushes, the Sigma brushes are much more expensive. They're closer to $6.60 a piece, as opposed to the Morphe at $4.28 roughly. Now, as I said, I got 2 different handle styles in the Morphe. You can see one of them is lacquered, one of them is not. I profoundly prefer the lacquer. All of the Sigma brushes had that finish. Now, in my opinion, this is a very low-end product. There was quite a significant, more than 3/4 of the brushes came out of the package with damaged bristles, meaning that the bristles or the little synthetic fibers were crunched over or would need to be actually trimmed so that you weren't getting excess drag. Do I think that this is an okay set? It is an okay set, but do I like my Sigma set better? I do. Given the cost of the Sigma set, I personally, even though the brushes are more, I think they are a nicer handle. I think having used this, of the brushes that I used on my face, and I used roughly probably 10 different brushes, I found the Sigma ones just a little bit more precise. I think this is a very nice brush set. I don't think it's like the be-all and end-all brushes. What I do appreciate about it, and I wish that more manufacturers did this, is there are doubles and triples of a lot of brushes in this set, which makes doing your eye makeup so much easier than using, say, a color-changing sponge like we have here. I am not unhappy with my purchase, but I would probably honestly go back to Sigma for my brushes over Morphe because I just don't feel like the Morphes are quite as nice. I don't think they're bad, but I don't think they're quite as nice as the Sigma. So that is my final thought on that. And as I said, I did my face. Obviously it's a gothic look, but you can go to that particular video if you want to see it. Nonetheless, I love brushes. I'm going to use all of these. I do think that these are higher quality than, say, my Tarte Mary Metal brushes. but only just barely. So not bad, not bad. I'm certainly going to use them. I'm not upset with them, but you know, they're not the highest quality brushes I've ever had. If you enjoyed my work, please like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on the bell for notifications so that you can see the next time I drop a video. And as always, thank you for your time and attention. Ciao!